Alright, today's Monday, March the 24th. It's 12:31 and it's 61 degrees, and I'm on my way to the Milby yard to check those bees out there. Everything has went from, we're in north central Kentucky, just a little bit, about 20 miles south of Louisville. Everything has went from barren last week, all the little saplings and trees, to big time blooming out this week, even though the weather's not been really all that warm. So everything's starting to happen quick. I really didn't have no choice but to get out to this yard. Today, timing's so important in beekeeping. It's so hard when you work a full-time job to be able to get out in the bee yard when you need to. It's windy today. I got my microphone I hope to use a little bit later, and I got my cat paws, cat claw, cat of 9 lives. I don't know what you call it, dumb thing, goes over the mic, but hopefully it keeps the wind from drowning out everything. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to check these hives. I've got boxes. I spent a while trying to remember everything. I got everything, I think. I haven't remembered what I forgot yet. But I got, when I was loading the truck, I put everything in here. I was ready to go, I thought, and didn't have my bee suit. That's what I usually do. I'll forget the bee suit or the hive tool or the smoker or something important, trying to remember all the covers, inner covers and bottom boards and all that stuff. So I think I got everything. We'll get out here and take a look at these hives. I think they'll need some boxes. I left some boxes out here. I got a couple more with me, but not much. At the very least, we'll get a list of what we need and what we need to get and bring back out here. If I have to bring it back out, hopefully I can get the work done today. I need to, and then mark up. It's going to be a little cooler, and chance of showers, I think, early and late tomorrow. But if I have to, I'll check today and see what I need, and I'll come back out here tomorrow and put that on. But get them ready for another week, and it's going to be about time for splits. I'm already starting to see things about other beekeepers in the area having swarm sales. I know the drone brood's coming on, so it's going to happen pretty quick. So I was thinking probably 2 weeks for splits. Now maybe a week and a half. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, we'll be out at the bee yard here in a minute, and I'll see you there. All right, the purple dead nettle and henbit is blooming in Kentucky. Go out here and see if we see bees on it. It's just come out. You can see a little bit of it in the last few days, but really today is the first day. You see it like this, where it's turning the fields purple. I don't notice any bees on it. There's a bee right there. They are on it. Where'd they go? Yeah, now that I've stopped, I see some bees in different spots. So they're definitely getting the henbit and dead nettle. It doesn't look like it's fully opened. Yeah, but they're trying to get in it. All right, we're here at the Milby yard. I got my little cat claw paws, whatever the heck you call it, thing on to block off this wind. It's very breezy out here. Feels a little cooler out here than it did at the house. The truck said 62 at the house and says 60 out here, so I don't know. But it'll be warming up the whole time we're checking them, but we got to get these checked. But this is what we got. We'll walk down through here, look at a few of them, see what we need, and then we'll go from there. All right, we got a pallet of 4 here. Got them facing both directions, which I don't normally like. We got some extra equipment back here. We're gonna need them. I've turned them boxes upside down so the moisture drain out. Some of those bottom boards, one missing the back to it back there. So I gotta get that done. Some of these pallets that I made didn't get enough paint or didn't do the front of them just right. Hives are really busy, but I gotta replace a pallet on that one. And hopefully these singles we can go ahead and get up into doubles is the plan. I did remember to bring some lids this time, so I was using that inner cover for a lid with that block and the tape blocking off the hoe. These are turned around backwards too. They're already getting on me a little bit. Some of these need to be lifted up some. I'll get them up off the ground. Eventually, maybe not today. Got our nuke boxes sitting back here ready to go. So we got a few singles. I got an old swarm trap there. A few singles, mostly doubles, I think. A little more equipment back here. I may need some more feeders out here. I brought a little bit of feed, but we'll see how it goes. And this is the last one down here. It's not quite as busy as that other one up there. It's funny, your worst boxes are sometimes your best hives. See if we can make it back up the front here without that one's coming out in between them. They should be, they're after that henbit and dead nettle I showed you. So they shouldn't worry about us too much. I don't think they'll bother us too bad. Some of them busier than others. I don't see any red coming in right off the bat. There's a lot of bees coming in now. Busiest two out here is just the worst bottom we got. I wonder if they, yeah, well, that bottom might be holding them up some. I might have to work on that a little bit, especially on that one. Bringing in a lot of kind of a brown, yellowish to brown pollen there. There's some orange. Hadn't seen that yet. We'll check them out good and see what they look like. All right, we'll start up with the single here. Let's see what it looks like. 311, had 5 frames. It's all right, let's just beat the crap out of it. They always like that. All right, still got a little bit of pollen on it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames now. We might add a frame or two to it. We'll see what the rest of them look like. Yeah. Now let me look at these other ones because I can do all this at one time if it works out. Check this one right here beside it, or behind it. Make sure they all get a little dose of smoky smoke. I think it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5, it's probably 5.5, I guess. frame I still got to draw out some. Working their way over. That one's a nectar frame. That's nectar and pollen. I see a bunch of drones walking around, which is a sign we need to pay attention to. The queen cup there at the bottom. I think it's have anything in it. Nope. And this frame should have brood in it. Bunch of drone brood. Bunch of drones walking around. Bunch of more drones than I've seen in any hive so far. So it looks good. Yeah. Still caught 5 frames. They're still building up. Bottom is full. See which one of these hives has the most in it. And then we'll take some out for that little one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd call that one 5 frames too. I'll go and check this other one real quick. About 3 frames on that one, so it's gonna have to come out of one of them too. Might take, this one 3 frames. Might take a little bit out of both of them. This one they added drone cells onto. Bunch of drones walking around. Bunch of cells with a single egg in them, which I love to see. Yeah, all kind of larvae. You'd think you might see the queen here on one of these, but I don't see her. Might get some cat brood for that weaker one. Just now starting to get into some cat brood. There's a bunch of larvae in here. More larvae than anything. Maybe she just got up in her. Maybe she ain't had time to cap no brood yet. Nope. It's all larvae. Alright, I don't think I want to put larvae over there. So we're going to put all these back and look at that other one. So last time we was out here, we rotated these, and now the queen has moved up into the top and started laying. She just hadn't been up in there enough. This one probably be the same way. She hadn't been up in there long enough to have a cat brood yet. And I don't want to put larvae on that little one, because I don't want them to have to take care of it. Nectar and pollen. It's got some cat brood on it. We might be able to take that frame. Still got a little bit of larvae on it. I'll check one more. Yeah, I can see it doesn't have any. This is the best frame for cat brood. I don't see a queen. Let me hold this out before I shake it off. Let's see, if I add a frame, I want to add it on that side. Frame of nectar. Cat brood. Larva. Eggs. Okay, we're gonna put that frame right down next to this one. Alright, just in case the queen was on there, I went ahead and shook them out. I've got a good empty frame to put in here, just making sure to get it in the right spot. I'm going to try to keep their brood together as much as I can. Alright, so now we're a little better. A little better, at least on that hive we're better. No, you could argue on this other one. We knocked them back a little bit, but it ain't bad. Put our spacer we had in here on that one. These storms that's coming through, I got a windbreak to the west, being those trees. That's to the west, and we got them hay bales on the other side of the trees. We got a windbreak, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit heavier cover, a little bit heavier weight on top of our covers over here. Take some of these back home, I can use them, make some more lids, migratory lids with them. All right, we're gonna move on down to these two. Look like they're so busy. It could just be having trouble getting in. So we might do a little something for them, depending on how strong they are in here. Pretty strong. They ate the pollen patty. Got 7 frames. See how strong these are. That's got about the same thing. What I might do is just center them. They've centered themselves up toward each other. Might center them up a little better and go ahead and put one on here. Imagine all that brood. I would guess that they had a lot of cat brood. And we'll be hatching out maybe before we can get back out here with this time of year and everything. I'll probably put a second hive body on them. We'll get over into the center and pull out a frame. There's some of our frames we marked. Nope, 2015. 10 years ago. Get off. brood is spotty and don't look great. Not on that frame, it don't. Check another and see what it looks like. If I can get them apart. That's really spotty brood too. Yeah, these are definitely not gonna cut the mustard. Not gonna cut the mustard. I mean, she's laying. I don't know, it's hard to say. Get off. There's all kind of eggs in this one. Surely if she's in here, she's on this frame. They're feeding it. This might be one of them instances where there was a problem and the flow's fixing it. I hate to get rid of her when she's got that many eggs in here. She got almost every empty cell filled with eggs, but some of that larvae just don't look good. There's so many bees on here, she could be under 3 layers of bees and you'd never know it. I don't know, there's just too much brood in here not to keep them, or not to keep her. So we'll give them a chance. We'll make a note. I'll change this foundation out for a drawn comb. D-R-A-W-N, drawn. Drawn comb. Drawn comb. They said, let people know where you're from. They know why you talk that way. From Kentucky. That's drawn comb. Alright. Get off. Definitely all up at the top now. Get back down in there. Alright, I'm going to put another box on and see what to do with it. I'll make a note to bring another pallet out here, put on them too. Alright, that brood looks better there. Plenty of them frames might have messed up on that other one. Yeah, see, that's what you want your brood to look like that. more so. So they're doing good, so we're going to go ahead and move them over and put those 2 frames on the outside. Alright, you got the right lid on this one too. That's good. Need a spacer though. The wind is something else today. Alright, got our spacer on. Both of them, got the brood moved around, and we're good to go. Alright, our battery's getting a little weak, so we're going to go ahead and stop it there. We're going to go on down through here, do the same thing. Same thing we've been doing, and get them where they need to be so we can split them. Maybe in a week or so. We'll see how they're doing. There's a lot of drones, a lot more drones out here than there are at home. So splits may be coming sooner than we think, but we'll get out here in another week and check them and see what they look like, and then go from there. So anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. God bless y'all, and we'll see you on the next video.